Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. If you're new here, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos. My name is Kian. In today's video, we are going to be talking about shipping a car to Europe. More specifically to Germany, since that is what I did. Yeah, I'm going to be walking you guys through the whole process, what I had to go through, any problems I had, and any tips that I could give you if you're thinking about doing the same thing. Let's get into the video. So first of all, I'd like to talk about why I decided to even ship my car to Germany instead of, a lot of people are saying, okay, well, why didn't you sell it and just buy the same thing here? I looked into it. First of all, it's cheaper. If you're moving permanently to Europe or Germany in my case, you don't have to pay any tax, which is huge. So basically you save all of the import tax and you don't got to worry about any of that. Since in Germany tax is 19%, unlike in British Columbia, Canada, where I came from, where it's only 12, that really affects the price of the cars here. So buying the same car, 2016 BMW M4, in Germany would have costed me, I think, 10,000 Canadian dollars more than getting the exact same car with the same kilometers and everything in Canada. So I decided, okay, well, you know, I've already put, my car as well has, for me, a lot of sentimental value. I've been through a lot with it, a lot of ups and downs, as you guys will get to know in further videos. So yeah, I just thought, okay, well, you know, it's probably a little more stress to get it shipped over here, but I'll just go through that, save the money, and yeah, pretty crazy. Have my car be originally made in Germany, shipped to Canada, and then shipped back to Germany now to be driven here. Yeah, crazy. So that was my reasoning behind it. I used a company called All Cargo Express. I'll write the name in the description below so you guys can check it out. I had a friend who also shipped his car to London using this company, and he told me it was great. He had no problems with them. So I trusted him and tried it out as well. They were really friendly, helped me out throughout the whole process, answered all my questions, because, yeah, I never shipped a car anywhere before, so I had no idea what I was expecting, what paperwork had to be done and all that. And in the end, it's actually not that difficult. You just need to know what you're doing, and I think the hardest part is when it gets to the destination country, then it gets a little crazier with paperwork and stuff. But if you get everything sorted out before, then you're usually good to go. So what kind of paperwork did I need? You need the title of the car. So in British Columbia, it's that little slip at the bottom of your insurance certificate. That's basically all you need to show that the car belongs to you. You need proof that you canceled your insurance, because, of course, why? I don't actually know why, but I don't know why you would want to keep paying for insurance anyways if your car is not even in British Columbia, because it's not going to be doing anything. So I guess that's kind of proof that you're actually looking to move there and keep it there permanently. To be exempt from the tax, you need, of course, a few more things. You need proof that you're moving to Germany and staying there for over 6 months, I think it was. You need proof that you've owned the car for more than 6 months as well. And when you're in Germany, you're not allowed to sell the car for a year after it's been imported. So that's a thing to consider if you guys are thinking, okay, well, now I'm going to drive it in Germany for a couple of months after, and then you decide you don't want it anymore. You can't sell it. You got to keep it for at least those 12 months, so the year. One thing I highly, highly recommend is insurance. So not normal vehicle insurance that you would use on the road, but shipping insurance. Cars are expensive, so if, let's say, worst case scenario, boat sinks, I don't know, you lose your car, um, it's a good idea to be insured. I would very highly recommend it. Um, and one thing that I learned was to negotiate with the insurance, because originally they quoted me 5% of the total value would would be what I need to pay as the upfront fee, and then there would be a certain deductible, right, like any normal insurance, if anything were to happen. Um, and I found that to be too much, so I talked to them about it for a while, and then in the end, they gave me basically the exact same thing for only 1% of the total value, which is, depending how much your car costs, a pretty significant difference those 4% can make. The only catch was with the 4% that it wouldn't cover electronics, if I'm not mistaken. So if, I don't know, through salt water, the car wouldn't turn on anymore, it had something to do with the electronics or the engine, then that wouldn't be covered. But, you know, I took the risk. I didn't think that was a big deal. I didn't, if the car is broken, the car is broken. Just the electronics breaking is, in my mind, was very unlikely. So yeah, I risked that, but then saved the 4%. One great thing I found about shipping the car to Germany, since I was permanently moving, is that you can fill it up with everything. It doesn't matter what you put in the car. You can literally fill it to the brim with everything that you want, and you have to make a list of it and basically like break it up into prices and stuff, so that at the end you have a total worth of all the items that are in the car. So you just ballpark it, right? Think about how much average everything is worth and write it out. It's not very difficult. And then you can save a lot of trips with suitcases, or I don't know, renting a shipping. You can also ship all your stuff in a shipping container, but then, right, your car is already getting shipped and it's filled with empty space, so might as well fill it up, right? I think that saved me a bunch of time and money, of course. So yeah, that was really great. Only downside to shipping your car, at least for me, it was by boat. There's also, of course, the option to do it by plane, but that I think is astronomically more expensive, so I didn't even look into that. It takes a while, for it to get to Europe took 1 to 2 months from the shipping itself. So from it getting on the ship to arriving at the port in Germany, it took roughly a month. But you have to bring it early because they have to prep the car. It has to be basically out of gas for safety reasons. And then by the time they load it up into the ship and fasten it all down, because you don't want it rolling around or anything to get damaged, right? And then by the time it gets to Germany, they need to unload it, they need to inspect it again for any damage. That happened during transport. And then they need to schedule it, at least in my case, to get it shipped to the house on a truck. Yeah, that took 2 months, all in all, yeah. Now, one thing that happened to me was it was incorrectly loaded. What are you gonna do? In the pictures originally, it looked like it would have been okay, but yeah, waves, boats move around. There's nothing, you can't really control it. Both of my front fenders were damaged on the trip here. As you can see in the picture that I'm gonna put somewhere up here, the car was hanging, which blows my mind that they even do stuff like that. There was a car underneath mine, and my car was literally hanging in the container. And yeah, I guess through moving from side to side in the boat, in the container, it was damaged by the bands hanging it up, because it was basically moving side to side. So it would move to one side and the band would move up, since they were attached to the wheels. And yeah, luckily it was only the front 2 fenders and not the rears. But thanks to insurance, in the end it was all covered. I replaced, just recently actually, it took almost a year to get it done because I was looking for a shop to do it, a shop that would, since my car is wrapped, also wrap the fenders. They have to paint them and ceramic coat it. To get that done all in one place, it took me a while, but once I found it, got a quote, sent it to the insurance agency, paid for it myself, sent them the invoice, and got reimbursed. Didn't really have too many problems there. Only thing was that the company is in the US, and in Germany, of course, the currency is euros, so that was a little tough to figure out how we're going to do that, but in the end, I think everything worked out pretty well. I think that's about all I have to say about shipping a car to Europe, or Germany in my case. If you guys are thinking about shipping a car anywhere, Germany in particular, and have any other questions or want to know anything else about how the whole process works, you can feel free to comment or send me a message on Instagram, and I will be happy to answer all of your questions. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to keep up with my latest videos. And that's it for today, and I'll see you guys next week.